I know I'm pretty late on doing this, but Kirby and work was getting in the way. But now it's time I predict, or should I say, I pick out 40 tracks I want to be included in the next 5 waves of DLC. Honestly, with this list, the rule I followed was to somewhat balance out the tracks from every game. With the exception of Tour, I pretty much included every original Mario Kart 2 track in this list, plus one extra Tour track that we don't even know yet. With that one, I picked out a city I would like for them to use, but you'll see which one I use later in the video. Other than that, I picked out tracks I'd like to see come back, or even be remade for the very first time in HD, or just remade first time at all. There's some tracks that they didn't remake yet. I don't care if I picked a bunch like of the same stuff from this theme or that theme. This is mainly my list of tracks that I want to see, not really a prediction one, because there's probably some safe picks here and there, but I thought it would just be more fun to just pick out tracks I want to see come back, but still balancing it from like every Mario Kart game, because you know I gotta have some realism within my list. So and with this DLC, they just need to go crazy with it. Like, pick all the wacky tracks and the ones that hasn't been used yet. Use all the fan favorites here, because if they're not gonna kill off Mario Kart 8 Deluxe yet and bring all of these tracks added onto the game to make a total 96 tracks, this is becoming like Mario Kart Ultimate pretty much. Like Smash. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate went crazy with the characters and stuff. Why not go crazy with this one? Just get all the fan favorites one. Who cares if you don't have like a circuit or whatever and stuff? Don't matter to balance it. Just get all the best ones and bring it into like one big game now. I think that would be the best way to go about it and stuff, and just go wacky with it. But feel free to disagree with some of these choices. The comments below is your place to share. At first I was gonna talk and explain every track I picked, but considering how much I can go on and on about some of these tracks, being a huge fan of the Mario Kart series, I think it's better if I just show you the tracks that I want to get in, instead of just doing commentary the whole time. And plus, me doing that will probably make the video way too long, so I think this is the best way for me to do it. Doing this, I'll show a single lap or two for each track and then move on to the next. I'll make little comments here and there in text form, but that's about it. Most of the gameplay here shown is not my gameplay though, so I'll be sure to link the channels in the description below to credit the ones I used. The ones I did record myself are the SNES tracks. But yeah, that's about it. Let's just get right into it and see which tracks I want to be in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Enjoy! So at this point, I included all the tour tracks, the Tour, Mario Kart Tour original tracks so far. And I think there is one more original tour track that will come into this pack, but we don't know it yet. And I'm just gonna suggestion, well, it is, this whole thing is my pick anyways. So for this next track, it's gonna be a tour track, but this track, I would like it for it to be Toronto, based on the city that I currently live in. But yeah, a Toronto tour, pretty much. Another Canada tour set in Toronto. And I think it could be, I mean, it will just be like another city track, you know. Obviously, you will have the CN Tower, the Rogers Center, the Scotiabank Arena or whatever. It can feature like the Toronto Island or whatever. We can have a Toronto tour, and I would call it the Toronto Express. And the main reason why I call it Express is because there's a main highway that takes you in and out of the city called the Gardner Expressway. And I thought, just call it Toronto Express. Simple and makes sense. And I think the main track in Mario Kart Tour is Toronto track. They can use the Gardner Express to kind of like take you through the city and stuff. And maybe you can go like in and out of the highway and stuff. Like at 1 second you're on the Gardner Express, and then you get off at like Spadina or whatever. Go to the Toronto sign, that famous Toronto sign that's somewhere in some type of square. I can't remember where exactly it is, but it's there. Then obviously a section where the Rogers Center, maybe you can go on top or whatever, or go through the stadium. It's like a baseball stadium pretty much. One scenery where you can get a great view of the CN Tower itself. And I think it also should somehow incorporate like the Toronto Islands, because each tour has like different variants and stuff. So I don't want to go too deep into it, but one variant could go into the Toronto Islands. One variant is all about the Gardner Express. Another variant is going into the deeper inner side of the Toronto, like with all the downtown areas. One variant could be going under the Gardner Express, because there's an underside too. And yeah, there's a lot of areas that they can use with Toronto. So I think Toronto's like a good looking city. One last thing, I think the track should also have a day and night cycle too, kind of like Super Circuit's Sunset Wilds, where lap 1 is daytime, lap 2 is sunset, and lap 3 is night. I think this track should do that as well, because as far as I'm aware, none of the original tour tracks has a day and night cycle. So I guess that's one uniqueness when it comes to this track. For this Toronto track is it has a day and night cycle, because at the night the CN Tower lights up different kind of colors, whatever they feel like putting up. The Toronto sign too also has pretty colors at night. Same with the Rogers Center too. It has this like nice little blue around the dome part, so that could also look nice at the nighttime hours. And yeah, I think that's about it with this Toronto Express track. So we're just gonna keep moving to the next track. And that's about it. I'm also one of those guys that wants a Rainbow Road only cup in the Spiny Blue Shell cup. That's the one cup I can safely predict because there's no way it's gonna be one regular ass cup. They put the Blue Shell cup as the very last cup. It's gotta be a whole cup on Rainbow Roads. It's gotta be. But one little thing about this cup is that I think Rainbow Road on the Wii is the hardest one. Next one would be Double Dash, I think. I don't know. But if it were me, I would put the Wii as the 4th track and 3DS as the 3rd. But 3DS is more spectacle than being a difficult track. So it feels like a good ending track and it goes in order anyways. Starting from GameCube, DS, Wii, then 3DS. So it still makes sense to do it that way. But yeah, if I were gonna go with difficulty, then I would have Wii as the 4th one and 3DS as the 3rd one. The one thing I'm extremely worried is them butchering the Rainbow Road tracks to make it easier and look ugly. Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Roads always look pretty meh to me. I don't like that man-made look to it, to make it look like it was built in space. I like the actual rainbow colors in the previous games that makes it look more whimsical and shiny and not these metallic materials floating in the sky. I think SNES Rainbow Road looks the best because the road itself always had a blocky design from the original, so it kind of fits. But N64 and its original one too, not a fan. The roads look kinda dull and not really that interesting. I can give credit to the N64 remake because they actually tried to make it look like an actual place, so there's still other great stuff to look at in that track at least. But Mario Kart 8's own original track, really empty and boring. I don't know, that track, that Rainbow Road was so disappointing the first time seeing it. But yeah, I don't have much more to say. I mean, I do, but I don't want to overstay my welcome, which I probably already have. So that's it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe and tell me which tracks you would like to see get into Mario Kart 8. Agree or disagree with my picks? Let me know. Anyways, have a good day and be safe. Later. Why did I have to say later like that?